How's it going, realists? Welcome to another video here at On The Real Fishing. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping in. If this is your first time coming in, thank you for checking out the channel. And also, if you've been here a couple times and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me if you could. Make sure you like the videos you want to see and let me know in any of the comments below any of the videos of any stuff you guys want to see. I'm learning. Hopefully you're here along for the journey to learn as well. But today we had to take an audible and move. Somebody was in my cove and I'm still super gun shy as far as taking the camera places. So we went ahead and moved to a different spot. We've got minnows, we've got worms, and we've got some different jigs we're going to try today in this spot. We are kind of off of in an eddy a little bit off of a dam. And so the water's churning pretty good out in the main river part. But we are going to get out here and go fishing. So let's go get on the reel. Let's see what we can catch. Let's go. All right. So I already threw out a bobber and minnow. Of course, we're already tangled up here. But all we tangled up in, like 50,000 twigs and stuff. I don't know if I still got my minnow on there or not. I'm gonna find out. Oh, there we go. Minnow is still on there, so we're gonna try to chuck him out here in the current. See what happens with him out yonder. Right, so this is all new territory. So wow, that's actually taking it all out there with it. I don't know if I need to actually drop down my my distance at all, but we just kind of let it take it as far as it will. I don't quite know how far I need to let it roll. Like I said, we've got a smooth part here. That's kind of the part I'm looking at the most. Oh, it's going to be hard to fight whatever ends up biting on this on this rod. This is a good old budget rod. That's one of my kiddos. Just figured I'd get as many baits in the water as I could. So I'm gonna get this up into the non-moving water. We're gonna go ahead and get another one attached, and then we're gonna try chatterbait and a worm out there. I don't know how rocky it is. I don't have a ton of weight on them though too, so that's probably gonna be a bunch of oofs here in a minute, but we're definitely gonna see and try it. You know, you can't figure anything out unless you try. So hopefully I'm not too shallow here for the fish that would like to eat minnows. Today we're kind of just using minnows at the moment. I've never used minnows before, so hopefully we can catch something and not rocks. No on the rocks. And this reel is about had it. Got this one early on and I just slung the minnow off. Cool me. Good job me. Somebody will find that one and nom it up there. Oh. Let's go with this one like that. Probably got the other one. And the bobber's gone, I think. Okay, I'm gonna get this one out. Grab our pole. The bobber's gone. I don't see it. There it is. It was gone. Let's see if we still got a minnow. We do not. So something did come along and get that one. Oh, I didn't see it though. Didn't see it. Didn't see it in time. I was still really thinking that something else. It might have just been out of sight instead of actually taken under, but obviously we were wrong. Tell you what, this one still hasn't been cast a ton, so it's got a good little cast to it for a nice little budget rod. Oh jeez, we're gonna be doing a lot of squats, I feel like today. Today is leg day. Oh, wow. It's a terrible cast. My line's all tangled up in my stuff. That's really bad. What in the world? Well, goodness. I know I don't like squatting so much because I've seen a lot of the folks do the camera. It really kind of boogers up the view, but well, we're gonna have two right next to each other, looks like, which is fine. Looks like a little school of fish going there. All right, what are we going to go for in the first? I think we're going to try the chatterbait with the creature trailer from Off the Hook Outdoors on the old Ozark Trail grit stick here. Still not good at this one. This one's bigger than the other one I've got, so I'm still trying to figure out how to cast it. So we're gonna come out here on the rocks. And I think I'm gonna just cast this one out into the moving water. See what happens. I don't know. Like I said, it's a bunch of trial and error for me here. So hopefully you guys will learn from my mistakes. Watch, so I'm just gonna grab my stuff and I'm going to like speed run out there to go get it. I think it's not even going underwater. I'll have to hold it down. Definitely got a lot of flash going on, that's for sure. That's for sure. What kind of baits do you guys like to use in river systems like this is what question I want to pose to y'all today. What is your preference when it comes to fishing fast water? You know, a lot of people will use spoons and other things like that, or rooster tails, or even just good old white curly-tailed grubs. So we might try to move up faster or closer to the dam area a little bit and see if we can't snag anything up there if nothing proves to be hungry down this way. I'm doing halfway decent with my casting. Oh, we got something on the tiny rod again. I'm just making sure it doesn't get pulled into the water. Oh, they got it. They got it. Oh, I gotta watch these. Gotta watch these bobbers, and I gotta not come out here on these rocks for a minute. So that'll be the second bite that I missed on the bobber. Come on now. Slack was too far out. I couldn't even set the hook. There we go. We got something. Oh, we had something. I got my minnow again. Well, I at least know they're here. That is the second time it has taken a bite and gone under. So, I guess I got a lot better cast off of this one than I do the other one. So, set you back down. I'll watch here. I think this one's set up a little too deep for right here. How far is the wind? How did the wind blow my stuff over here? I have a stick under my stuff here. There we go. That was a good cast. Finally a good cast off of that one. Did you see that? It almost looked like somebody threw a fish in the water from over there. We're going to try our chatterbait over this way. So we have 2 minnows out there and a chatterbait all in this little eddy. Surely we can respond to something. Oh, of course, I'm gonna snag the only thing in the water, which is my line. I'll reel that up a little bit. It's tight. Check on this one. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of wind out here right now, but some of my lines are still getting pushed across each other. Alright. Gotta watch it. Okay, I'm gonna come over here on this little bank. We might be able to cast out that away and not get our lines hooked up. We're gonna have a decent look at our other lines, see what gets taken. Still struggling with that cast. Got way too much overhead arc, I feel like. Not enough distance. This is kind of where that fish jumped a second ago. So I'm using the chatterbait in the river. I'm not sure if it'll catch anything or not. Well, I might have just got a bite, but I doubt it. Wild how you can actually feel the chattering through the line. Oh goodness. Got another one on there. Multitask. Doing nothing else. Set. Oh, I think the rocks took it under the thing. Oh, what in the world? Did it just break? No, more like stuff came undone or something. Wow, I think the waves just took it under this little concrete beam here. That snagged. Well, well. Out to the rocks we go. Alright. Well, it's gonna be one down. One rod down. Oh, did we get it? Oh, weird. Okay. We caught some other line. Probably what pulled us under. Yeah, so we're gonna pick that up, put it with our stuff, and take it with us. And we were cleaning up, leaving things better than they were when we got here. Alright. Well, whatever that was, I'm feeling like there's something hiding right there at that edge. So, there's another one on here. We're definitely burning through some minnows. That is for sure. It's one little spot. Take it back out yonder again. Just let it float. Go ahead and lock, I went ahead and locked it in. Trying to hold it up here to make sure I clear all the twiggies and stuff. So we're just gonna let it pull in. Looks like I did a little twiggy. No. I can just see my pole disappearing out into the water. Where are you tangled up at? Oh, okay. There's the chatterbait. That's on me. And the rock. Oh, what is this? Okay, whatever. Get this chatterbait up here real quick. Had to drop the chatterbait to come check on that. Alright. I'll give this guy a rest. So I've got to get this undone. Alright. One thing too, when you're putting your stuff up, there's one thing I learned: use the little triangle parts and not the circle parts. Because you definitely don't want to mess up your circle parts. Don't mess up your circle parts. It's important, because you mess up those and you start fraying your lines, all that goodness. Okay, look, it just came right straight out of them that time. It's weird how much back current this little area has right here. I say back current because everything's getting kind of pushed back this way. So I'm not sure of any other really good areas. I would love to fish over there on those little silos. It looks like it probably have some fish staged up behind it, if nothing else. After watching this, a bunch of diagrams and stuff, I've seen about how fish set up. So I guess while we were waiting on these guys to do something, we're going to switch over to our Texas rig setup. I finally was able to get a hold of some of those little glass beads, and so I've got it set up with a bobber stop, bullet weight, and the glass bead. So hopefully makes a little noise as it's bobbing along the bottom. So we'll see. Had to redo the spool again. I made a big old boo-boo with this thing the other day and messed it up. So we're about to the point where we get to put some braid on that sucker. And so that'll be kind of cool once we can put some braid on it. Well, I'm wondering if I should go this way with it or if I should go out to the moving water. So I think we're going to go this way first, and then I'm going to go out to the water and see what happens. It's wild because that bobber way out yonder, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, is probably more suited to be shallow, and this one's more suited to be deep. But the rods don't work that way. So I know there's fish over here. Like I said, we just saw that one a little bit ago jump. I've had about 3 minnows stolen, so it's a matter of figuring out where they are. Oh, here he is. Okay. Scooch. Scooch a booch. I get lost in running in some of this stuff, and forget what to do. A couple of copy fishers coming in over here, it looks like. We may get what we can and move up to a different spot here in a second. That's the bad part about me. I always get impatient where I'm at. I know there's fish here. Like I said, we just saw one splash a little bit ago, so. And so all I'm doing is I'm slowly bouncing it across the bottom, hopefully. Okay, so we are going to pack up here and move further up the dam, which might be a bad idea, but like I said, I want to find fish, so we'll see you in just a little bit at another spot. All right, like I said, we moved to a different spot. So I've got a minnow here, worm out there. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna grab my Texas rig and go back out here and see what's up. I said, see shad popping around here a good bit, so we've gone, basically we've just gone from one dam to another dam, and we'll see what happens. I probably should bring some of the stuff in closer because like I said, I can see stuff hitting the top there. We'll see. That Texas rig get all the way down to the bottom. Keep an eyeball on my bobbers. Fishing pretty shallow. I'll probably move on the other side of the bobbers here in a second. So we'll try to get a little further out that time, but didn't really work. So I'm running really, really low on my spool here. So we'll be able to probably put some braid on here soon if I get it snagged again. We'll see. Come on. Oh, I just boogered my line up by yanking it. I cursed myself. Too bad, but still. Something biting a worm, maybe. It's a little bit purple. This is a story. I get snagged with everything. I'm saying this, the hook is weedless and everything. It's the rough part about it. Right, looks like we're going to be done with our worm. Sometimes that'll get it loose if you just go real slow. A lot of times it won't, but this time it looks like it did. Yeah, like I said, it didn't even do anything to the setup there, so. All right, good, good, good. I had one gentleman catching a fish as I walked up, so. So we got a Googan Saucy Swimmer, Texas rigged up here. What we're using on this line. We got a minnow there, worm there. May move around to that other side here in a second. I don't know if it'll help a ton, but might help me catch. I'm gonna go ahead and move over there because I don't have a ton of time. Like, you know, y'all know, if y'all been watching the channel for any amount of time, we only got about an hour to an hour and a half to get out, get the fishing done. So I'm gonna actually move straight across there. So there's a clear path. Might take me a couple minutes to get there. We're gonna go across that way, and we're gonna start back up here in just a second. We got around here to the rocks, a little further out than I was debating on doing, but I feel like it's gonna be a good choice. We'll see. We may maneuver back into the cove a little more and a little bit later. That way we can maybe get a better chance at something in the shadows. But like I said, we still got the same setup. The minnow on the bobber, the red white bobber, and then the worms on the yellow. Dirt is not as soft as it was the other day. There we go. There's a little bit of a crosswind here. I may try to push my worm a little farther over to that area. I've got a bunch of rocks right here, big rocks. Hopefully some good spots for fish to hang out and hide. We'll see. All right. Worms over there. Minnows right there. So I'm just hoping to catch something. That's the hope. All right. I'm going to start out with a chatterbait over here for a little bit, kind of go out this way if I can. We'll see, because we're going to be side casting it. And you know about side casting, doesn't always do what you want it to. All right. This one did all right. So I'm probably gonna have a lot more luck with a worm right here, kind of bouncing it off the rocks and everything, but we're just out here fishing right now. We're just out here to fishing. I might need to put a fresh minnow on the minnow bobber. It wasn't a long walk over here, but it was a walk for sure. They're getting some off that point over there though. Hey, what is definitely hard to focus on multiple targets. I'm just trying everything I can to catch something. Getting further and further out there. It's wild to think just a couple weeks ago the water was all the way up to the top of the parking lot up there. You could easily fish from the parking lot spot. And so we're just doing a steady reel in. Hopefully something's out here chilling. hungry for some chatterbait. I'll switch over to the worm here in a second. Yeah, going to switch over to the worm now. Like I said, we're burning daylight with every cast. Surprised my worms and stuff haven't caught anything, but like I said, we are out like dead in the sunlight right now, so not too big a surprise that it's hadn't caught anything yet, but definitely sad it hasn't. All right, back to the Googan Squad Texas rig combo here. Saucy Swimmer. And look there, like I told you. Let's go between our two bobbers here. It falls pretty quick. Oh, still hit it. There we go. Nope. Still got a pretty bad angle on the side cast. I've gotten better at overhanding these, but I'm not going to be overhanding these anytime soon. I'm going to give this a couple tugs over here. Hoping to maybe find one under this rock ledge right here. Nope, nothing yet. See if we can backhand it. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Watch it. Welcome to Backlash Central. Hey, look at there. I didn't backlash. I hate when the waves are just enough and your bait's probably sitting on the bottom where you can't tell if it's getting bit or not. I think the hardest part about moving right now is resetting back up the sticks. Like, oh my gosh, I want to move. Here, we're gonna see out one more cast and we're gonna scoot up into the shade and go with just the live baits. Just the live baits. But like I said, I want to catch something today. Feeling so good coming across these rocks. Alright, last cast on that guy. I might be able to like swoosh him out over there, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Alright, reeling him in, moving him over time. The good thing about worms is they can pretty easily be transported from spot to spot. Minnow there though. I think he's done for. I'm just gonna toss them in for whoever may come up here. So frustrating because they're out there, man. Oh, he's still kicking. Alright, so get these out of the ground. And the last time when we just moved from spot to spot, I didn't even condense them down. I just left them up that way. Helped a little bit. Okay. 1, 2. Also, probably not carrying this many things would help too, as far as getting from spot to spot. But we're definitely going to go into the shade. There's a relatively good spot over here in the shade that I want to hit. I think we came in this way. Choosing your path. Because we're going to go that way. It's always different because your body is positioned differently. So it's harder to gauge how to get back through some way you already came sometimes. Nope. This spot or the next spot? That is the question. The bad thing is I'm getting shallower and shallower as I get this way. So yeah, we're gonna go right here. This is the shadiest of shady spots. And hopefully a lot of little fishies have moved up this way. That way we can, like I said, at least catch something. I already see some good signs there. Alright, y'all. Appreciate y'all's service. We're probably not going to be using y'all again today. So, put this one out there. Let's put it out just past. Set it up like that for now. Got a wormy here. Go this way into the wormy. Just getting it out there. Still completely in the shade. Hopefully we got some hungry little fishes right here in this shady area. That'll be the goal. And so normally during this time of the day, this is where you're going to find most of your fish. Off of bluffs in the shade. Just trying to stay out of the sun. I always want to try to get these things out while they're still on my bag. Doesn't always work. One stick down, the other stick, uh-oh. The other stick doesn't have a piece in it to hold the other one out anymore. A little bit further out. He might be out there on the edge, maybe. Let's see. What time are we looking at? So I don't think I gotta worry about all the time. Nope. Literally, this is gonna be our last stop. Hopefully we can get something right here. If not, yay, skunk. I'll get out there further. Doubt that's gonna matter. Like I said, I don't see any shad getting run up in here right now. I'm just hoping something comes along and gets it. Got little water bugs playing around that one out there. But there's stuff right here. I said something just hit over there in that little bitty cove up yonder a couple times. Just a matter of it passing this stuff and wanting a bite of it. That's one of the hardest things I think gets me the most frustrated. Is when you find a spot and you're there and stuff just kind of hits all the way around, like right now still the little bugs. Oh, well, goodness. No wonder. Minnow's gone. I slung him off when I slung him out there, or what happened? I didn't see anything get hit. So, that's the only guess I got. Bobber's getting carried somewhere. That's going way up too far, too fast. Plus it's getting pulled around this tree, which is not cool. I'm hung on the tree. I am. Rats. This rod tip is not strong enough to pull it off either. Yep, there it goes. Alrighty. That's usually how we end most of our videos, by losing stuff. So, got one down. The minnow out there though, out there doing work, hopefully. Watching that bobber as I'm slowly trying to unwind this one so we can get it put up. Another bobber down. Tell you what, glad bobbers aren't terribly expensive because I've lost way too many of them. So that's what I'm going to do with this guy. I'm just going to take it, tie a little knot in it here. That way I can just put it up for now. Because I'm just about out of time, so we're not going to be able to do another one, so just want to put it up. That minnow going over there. I'm just gonna take a quick shot with the Texas rig. I don't think there's anything out there, but we'll see. I need to get practiced casting in tight situations like this anyways. That's so close. If anything hits that, that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I can't get far out with that. I don't have enough weight to get any kind of good crank going. Right there, I got stuff hidden. It's very, very, very frustrating. Let's see if we can scoot over there real quick. Thing is, by the time I get over there, it'll be gone. Decisions. Once again, another hard part about not knowing where to fish quite yet. Now we're putting that guy back on anything. I don't know why this won't hold a hook in the spot. I really need to start being able to try to find a spot where I can just settle and not have to bounce from place to place. So that will give me a better chance of being able to catch something while we're recording So. All right, realist, that's going to end the video for today. Some days are just days where you get to go fishing. So thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you guys can share some tips with me to let me know what things I should have done. Like I said, we did work with minnows, we worked with worms, and we had a couple different lures and baits that we were throwing while we were doing all that. So like I said, sometimes you just go fishing and you come away with nothing. So that's the truth, that's the real. And like I said, as always, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share this channel with as many folks as you think would be interested. And as always, I hope to see you guys on the reel real soon.